know what is what.
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
This is Cult of the Living Dead.
I feel like I wanted to burn through this movie quickly, but this movie lagged for a little bit for me. Is it the same for you guys?
It was fucking dog shit. This movie dragged. I mean, like, it was short. Like, it was like an hour 20. But, like, yeah, there are, like, fucking moments of, like, ugh. Although the action scenes are surprisingly, like, okay, but, like, everything else is kind of like, ugh.
There was a couple of parts that like caught me off guard where I like audibly laughed because of something stupid that fucking what's his face would say, Rob Schneider would say, but the rest of it kind of like just dragged.
But, like,
and its moments.
The fact that, like, Leslie Nielsen was just fucking in this movie was so random.
I know.
He was so underutilized too.
All right, and we are live and now.
What's up, Twitch world? So, welcome back. Sorry you missed you guys on Thursday. We had some stuff we needed to take care of in our personal lives, so we took a week off, but we are back to your regularly scheduled show. So, for those who are joining us, we are Cult of the Living Dead. We are a cult movie podcast. We cover cult classics, B movies, and horror. This week, we are covering the 1993 cult classic Surf Ninjas. I believe this was a movie recommended by the creator of our theme music, Mirror Image. Believe so. I was trying to find it in the old tapes.
Just gonna call them out.
The three of us didn't put it on the list. So I'm like, somebody must have suggested it. And Twan, you're like, oh, I saw it with Mirror Image a long time ago. I'm like, that fool probably was like, oh, put that movie on there.
I did, and he showed it to me for one specific scene. And when that scene popped up, I audibly laughed. It was funny.
That's funny. I think it was him.
It was. You remember that scene where they're fighting and Rob Schneider's like walking around going like this?
That was pretty funny.
He was like explaining that scene to me, and I like wasn't getting it, so he just decided to put the movie on, and we watched the whole movie just for that one scene.
That's so funny. I mean, that scene was pretty hilarious in hindsight of like the entire plot of the movie. But the voices you're hearing are, of course, myself, the Dale, followed by my two co-hosts, Mr. Saya.
Yo, kind of sick this week, but I'm here.
Says got a little cold. And Twan.
What up?
Yeah, Rob Schneider in this movie. This movie makes you wonder how some people become famous. But if you're a first-time listener or a returning listener, we're a cult movie podcast. All our opinions are subjective. None of us are academically trained in film critique, but we love movies. So enjoy the ride. All right, Surf Ninjas. So Twan, you have seen this movie. It's a first for myself and Say, I believe.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, big gripe with this movie. Like, there's not enough surfing in this movie to be called Surf Ninjas. There's literally only 2 surfing scenes, and it's like the opening credits where it shows like it just looks like B-roll footage of actual surfers, and then these dudes that look like they're obviously fake surfing, which they were. They were just standing on a surfboard on top of like a car in a parking lot. But like I even yelled. I pointed at the TV. I'm like, that looks fake.
You're gonna tear this fucking movie apart. I can already tell. Oh shit! I think there's 3. There's 3 surfing montages.
Is there 3?
Yeah.
Oh,
there's
you're
the
right.
beginning,
You're
the
right.
end, and then the one where Rob Schneider's like putting wax on his board.
That's
the whole
right.
time.
Waxes for like an hour and a half.
Uh,
I forgot about that part. 3 surf parts in the Surf Ninja movie. Oh man, this movie had actually like, I don't think it was bad because of the casting. Put it that way. So it's directed by Neil Israel. I just put he'd done a bunch of TV shows. He's actually been nominated for a couple of Emmys. The writer was Dan Gordon, who wrote Wyatt Earp, The Hurricane, and Rambo was Last Blood. Wyatt Earp and the Hurricane are like pretty good movies. I think the Hurricane in particular is supposed to be pretty good. That's a like boxing movie with Denzel, I think.
Oh shit. Okay.
And then Rambo Last Blood. I mean, it's a Rambo movie.
Yeah.
It's good, shooty fun. And then the music was done by David Kitte. He did the music for Scary Movie, Clueless, and Bad Santa.
Nice.
So the three of these guys, they've done some pretty decent stuff, I feel like. It's so crazy, though. How do you write Wyatt Earp, The Hurricane, and Rambo Last Blood, and then also write Surf Ninjas?
I don't really remember Rambo Last Blood.
Well, I could tell you the lack of a single 50 cal in this movie means that they're completely different. Rambo's Last Blood's the one where he's like a boat guy. He does like boat stuff and like, I think they're like in Vietnam or something. And he's like transporting these spec ops dude to go free some prisoners. And then like he ends up saving their asses just by being Rambo because he's trying to like get away. This has that meme where he's like on the like 50 cal, like in the middle of the jungle.
Sometimes you fail upwards.
Sometimes you do.
Mm-hmm.
Although the Hurricane and Wyatt Earp are good movies. This movie stars the Reyes duo. So you have Zach, played by Ernie Reyes Sr. He played Akuma in the Street Fighter movie, and he was in The Last Dragon. We have Johnny, who's played by Ernie Reyes Jr. He was in TMNT. I think he was like Koa in that movie, or Kona or something. The Rundown, which I remember him the most from, and then Red Sonja. You guys remember him in The Rundown?
No, but I remember The Rundown.
He's a dude that fights the Rock, like the little like Filipino dude who like kicks the shit out of the Rock when they're fighting in the jungle. He's like, "What's up, Kansas Cities?" And then he like fucking drop kicks him.
Nice.
We have Adam, who's played by Nicholas Cohen. He didn't really do much acting after this movie. Mac, who's played by John Carlin. Iggy, who's played by the legend himself, Rob Schneider. We got Colonel Chi, played by Leslie Nielsen. Lieutenant, is it Spark?
Spence.
Can't read my own writing. Lieutenant Spence, played by Tone Loke. And Rume, played by Kelly Hugh. Man, the three of these people actually like went off to be like pretty successful. I mean, Tone Loke was already an accomplished rapper at the time. He was in Ace Ventura. Leslie Nielsen, Naked Gun, fucking hilarious. Dude's a legend. He was also in our Poseidon Adventure episode. Kelly Hugh, she was in The Scorpion King. She was like the main chick in that movie.
She was the Scorpion King.
She wasn't the king. I don't know. I forget who she was in that movie.
Tone Loke coming hot off of Ferngully.
That's right. This is hot off the press of Ferngully, or is it right before?
Ferngully was 92.
This is audition tape. That's what got on the roll. They're like, damn, that fucking, was he like a chameleon? That chameleon was fucking gas. And Kelly Hugh's also in The Legend of Vox Machina. I don't know who she plays in that one. I'm guessing the main chick. That's a good show.
I haven't seen that one.
That's a good one. All right. So, what were your guys' expectations going into this movie?
Anything with Rob Schneider, I don't really I don't expect a lot.
Are you guys known Rob Schneider haters? Do you guys not like Rob Schneider?
It's not that I'm a Rob Schneider hater. It's just that like this era of movies is not an era of movies that I watch too often. Like, not to say that I haven't watched a ton of Rob Schneider movies, because I have, but I don't go back to these movies.
Yeah.
And for me, that's like a determining factor of like if I like him or not.
I can't separate the art from the artist. I don't feel like his filmography is good enough to justify being a fan of his.
I get it. It's a political move. Got to stay relevant. He's not Adam Sandler.
He's not Adam Sandler.
Well, because he's part of that crew, but he's definitely one of the weaker links of the crew.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that like Rob Schneider, because like I was reading reviews and they're like, even like Rob Schneider being in this movie like didn't help him. Like, was Rob Schneider was already known by like 93? I had no idea, because I don't remember first hearing about him until, what was it, Big Daddy, or maybe Waterboy. But he was like 27.
Fifth Element, right?
Oh, The Fifth Element. That's no, not The Fifth Element. Judge Dredd.
Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
Damn, we've seen 2 movies with Schneider in them.
So prior to this movie, Schneider was only in 3 movies. He was in Martians Go Home, Necessary Roughness, and Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. And then in 93,
Oh,
he
that's
was in
right. He's the like isn't he like the butler or the not the butler, the bellboy
the
in that
Bellboy,
movie?
the Bellman. I think he's the Bellman.
Yeah. It's a bellboy. Put some respect on the profession.
And then and then in 93, he was in Surf Ninjas, Demolition Man, and Beverly Hillbillies. And then in 95, he went on to Dread. And then it just kind of continues from there. But
Crazy.
I get, yeah, I mean, I guess he was in like 2 other movies before this. I don't know Necessary Roughness or Martians Go Home.
I know Necessary Roughness.
Mm,
Sounds familiar.
Interesting.
yeah, I
Damn.
mean, I feel like,
This is kind of like the era where he took off then.
is it? I
I
guess.
mean,
Yeah,
he did like
yeah.
6 movies, like what Demolition Man was a Stallone film. And then he was in another Stallone film.
Mhm.
I mean, Stallone was huge in the 90s.
Yeah.
That's true.
So he definitely got a paycheck for sure.
Yeah.
Well, my expectations going in, just like you guys, Rob Schneider aside, I was not
Put him
expecting this
aside.
movie to be like very good. It's crazy because I haven't seen a this quality movie in a long time. The fact that this movie like got a theatrical release and like wasn't a straight to video movie is wild to me.
Well, I mean,
Because this screams like to me straight to video type of movie.
but you got to think about the time that it got released in, and like it's coming hot off of like the late 80s, early 90s ninja craze. You know, you had Karate Kid, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
True.
3 Ninjas. So like
True.
ninjas were in. So like
That's true. Like,
people
we
are
need
gonna pay to
ninjas.
see ninjas.
It's so
You
hot
know?
right now.
I need more ninjas.
This is the era of ninjas.
That's true. That is true. I didn't think about that. You're right. I mean, this, I guess, like, Ernie Reyes Jr.'s like role in in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie got him like a 3 movie deal with, was it Paramount, I think? And this was the first movie in that 3 movie deal.
Mm.
That's cool.
Yeah, but this movie flopped, so they canceled the deal. But this is supposed to be like the takeoff point for his jettison to stardom, I guess.
I mean, he wasn't bad.
No, he wasn't bad. He wasn't bad. It's crazy because like I feel like this is one of those movies where the stars didn't really go on to do anything. Like I think Ernie Reyes was mostly like did stunts and like would have cameos and stuff here and there. But like Kelly Hu became pretty popular. I mean, Tone Local's already popular. Rob Schneider, I mean, he's been relevant for 20 years. And like Leslie Nielsen was already an established star. The fact that like Leslie Nielsen was in this movie, and I mean, how do you not utilize Leslie Nielsen? Like his only thing is that one like telephone gag. I feel like that's the only thing he does the whole movie. And he's fucking funny, man.
Yeah.
They don't even explain why he's a half robotic either.
Sometimes you don't need to explain.
He didn't. He straight up looked like a B fucking Power Rangers villain though.
Yeah, they didn't give any development to his character.
Like
the
he's just
villain,
some white samurai guy.
the villain was not none of the villains were like developed at all. There was no explanation. The main focus was just to get these kids
To the island.
to the island to become who they were supposed to be.
To become.
And the route that they take to get the kids to the island is kind of crazy.
For real.
Blew up like half of a block.
Just to take out like 4 ninjas.
Yeah.
Just blew up a fucking
Sometimes you have to be sure.
beach community. And those houses are tightly fit together too.
Yeah, and that was a big ass fucking explosion.
This shit was fucking.
That fireball was like 4 or 5 stories high.
No ninja survivors. You never
No,
know. They could
for
always
reals.
survive.
Oh man. Fun fact, the like army fatigues that the ninjas were wearing were reused in the Street Fighter movie for
Oh,
Bison
nice.
soldiers.
Nice,
Oh man. All right, so we start working our way through the movie then.
I guess.
Um
Let's do it.
my memory's a bit foggy. I saw this movie like last Wednesday, so
Yeah, and it didn't warrant a rewatch.
yeah, exactly. I was like not gonna subject myself to this movie again.
Same. But one of the things I do remember in the beginning, because Rob Schneider's character is introduced in kind of like a creepy way, like he's like a creepy dude who just like appears in the house of the boys when their dad is asking Rob Schneider like, where are your parents and why aren't they concerned that you're always over here? He mentions that his parents went to go live in the biodome for 4 years. And I looked it up because I remember Biosphere, the movie. You know, if you guys remember
Yeah.
the movie from the early 90s.
I remember the movie Biodome with
But
Pauly Shore.
yeah,
Pauly
Biodome
Shore.
with Pauly Shore and
One of
Stephen Baldwin.
the Baldwin.
Yeah.
But it's
I
actually
love
like
that movie, even though it's
it's
so
actually
bad.
a real thing, and it's in Arizona, where they actually created like a real biosphere to let people live in, but the research failed. There was like not enough oxygen, and things kept on dying, and it was just kind of overall like not a good situation. But I thought
Damn,
Did
it was
people
pretty
die?
funny because, huh?
doubt
Did
it.
people die?
No, it seemed just like the food that they were
Oh,
trying to grow off was just like dying and all that other shit. And then
Didn't
they had
work.
like animals and plants in there also that they were trying to research, and it just didn't go well.
damn.
But that was one, like, it stood out to me because I was like, wait, isn't that a movie? And I looked it up, and I mean the movie it came out in 94,
Three?
so, or came out like a year after. So
What
uh
Biodome?
mhm. That was pretty funny.
It was hot in the streets. It was on the conscious
Mhm.
of everyone's mind. I also love how 90s this movie is in the beginning. It's just
Whole
like
movie is 90s.
it's
Yeah, the
so
whole movie is
90s.
very 90s.
It's like the surf culture, the way they dress, like the like what is it, the slang that they're using
Yeah.
Mhm.
makes no sense. Like how the two brothers go to the same school when one looks like he's in the third grade and fucking Ernie Reyes Jr. looks like this was like 20 already. Like he doesn't look like he should be in school like at all anymore. It's like, how are these guys at the same school? The fucking clips with the dad. Oh man, I was just like, this fucking seems. It just reminded me of like a Boy Meets World fucking Saved by the Bell, that style of like dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very much a movie of its time. And you're right. Like, was Iggy a student too, or did he graduate already?
I don't
No idea.
He
But
had
he
a
looked
sick
like he
ass
was
Jeep.
30.
He did.
Yeah, that Volkswagen from
Yeah,
51st States.
that shit was sick. Is that the 51st States the same one or it's just similar?
It's the same style. I don't know if it's that same one, but
Imagine. That was sick. That's the one thing I wrote. I'm like, damn, that's a sick ass Jeep. Yeah, he does look like he's 30. I mean, he was 27 when the movie came out,
oh shit.
playing a fucking high school student or a just off a high school student, just some bum ass kid. And the fucking ninjas, dude, just like in shadows, just popping out of dumpsters, fucking falling from roofs to try
Like
and like get
ninjas.
these kids.
They were real ninjas.
Real ninjas.
Yeah.
Real fucking ninjas.
Real
And
ninjas
like
were harmed during the making of this movie.
and like camo fatigues that like weren't beach appropriate, like they weren't beige or anything. This is like blue and black. It's like what the fuck? Oh
Urban
man.
warfare.
I guess that's true, huh? Blending with the concrete.
Mhm.
I guess.
I don't know. I thought they looked goofy as fuck, but I guess would have been better if they looked like a traditional ninja, like the all black.
I think so. I think it would have felt better. not as corny.
I wonder if it was corny on purpose, because then like right when we see the kids, we get introduced and like the ninjas are trying to kill them, and they keep failing. It switches over to Colonel Chi, which is like, why is he Colonel Chi? He's like some old white guy, but whatever. And we see like his like torture center on the island, and like he's like in his like get up with like his fucking half robot face and his like robot arm and shit.
Mm.
I was like, okay, is it supposed to be goofy because he's goofy? Because that's when we first see the like voicemail bit where his phone only rings like twice and then goes straight to voicemail.
Yeah,
I don't know. I was like, maybe it was intentionally done that way. It was supposed to be funny.
probably.
Yeah, because I mean it like, this is a kid movie. It for sure.
Yeah.
It's like kid focused, kid centered. They didn't want to go like, I don't think they wanted to go like super dark with it. But there are like specific jokes, like verbal jokes that Rob Schneider says that are a lot more like adult themed. But for the most part, everything else felt kind of goofy.
Yeah, I agree. Even when like they're surfing and fucking like the ninjas got like the harpoon gun. He gets fucking bonked in the head by a surfboard. Like it
The
just
one
sounds so
ninja that's in
yeah,
the water.
it's so slapstick.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't this is garbage. I don't like it.
It wasn't the worst movie.
I don't know. So that we've covered so far?
I mean, it like we were saying, it's a kids movie. It was made for kids. It's a family friendly ninja movie.
If your family took you to see this movie, they don't fucking love you.
A mirror image. Got some explaining to do.
Got some explaining to do.
Yeah.
Well, he's like part Filipino. He's like, I'm supporting my people.
Well, and yeah, his family's into that surf culture too. His brother's a surfer.
Oh, that's right.
Uh,
That's right. He's like actually really good, huh? What'd you guys think of Zach?
The mysterious one-eyed ninja.
Yeah. I think it's the one thing about the movie that I do think was actually pretty good because the Reyes family are like professional stunt people, martial arts people. So
Yeah.
like the fights are actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Like
that's
the
definitely a highlight. Like the choreography that they had, it was fluid.
it was. Like he's fighting the burger shop. I guess it's like the first real fight we get because before we see Zach in the shadows just coming out and just like murdering a ninja real quick and then just like disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
But the burger shop is where we see him like actually get down for the first time.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool. That was like, oh, this is a sick fight.
I like in the beginning, when he's just kind of like you mentioned, like he's in the shadows, kind of following them, defending them against the bad ninjas. There's one scene I think when he's in school and there's a ninja that comes like to the window, and then Zach comes out. He does like a crazy flip, and then he just kicks the guy like off the ledge, and he falls off, and then he like just hops out, like just gone. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, it's that. I like Zach. He was like my highlight of the movie. I thought
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was cool.
he was either really cool at fighting or yeah, he'd do some like goofy behind the shadow shit where I was like, oh, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
And I liked how much he hated Rob Schneider's character. I liked their dynamic.
Yeah.
Like after the fight, I wrote something down where, like, I think Zach catches him and he looks at him and he's like, "I want you to know I felt really safe in your arms." I thought that was hilarious. But
Movie
holy
had its
fuck,
moments.
dude, they loved this showing shit. They absolutely wrecked that fucking burger joint.
Yeah.
And those
Oh.
the two surfers that like showed up afterwards to get
Burgers.
they're what's it called? They're actually famous.
Oh, they're like real surfers.
No, they're
Oh.
bro, it's Mitchell Hurwitz. And one of the guys is Mitchell, I think Hurwitz or Howitz, and he's the creator of Arrested Development.
Oh shit.
What?
Yeah, random. It's like a random cameo.
What? Like one of the writers?
He's the creator of the show.
Oh, Michael Hurwitz?
Michael Hurwitz.
Mitchell Hurwitz? Crazy.
Mitchell Hurwitz. Yeah, he was one of the surfer guys.
Nice.
That's funny. What a random cameo.
And then we learn the backstory of the kids. They are princes from Patusan.
Patu-san.
Man, I have some gripes about Patusan. So they talk about how it was for 4,000 years, their family has been ruling, right? There was this warrior clan, but they're so bad at fighting, they got conquered in a day.
History buff over here coming in.
There's a vision of the birth of a prince who'd be like the greatest warrior ever, and his like brother who would be like a seer or some shit. But then Colonel Chi rolled through with like a small army, I guess, and just wrecked this, like just dominated this entire clan. I guess he had guns and they didn't, but like you're a warrior clan and it's the modern era, you don't have any guns, like not a single gun. You're just fighting with swords. And they're talking about how like the island was so peaceful and shit, and it was like one of the best places to live. But then like when they get to like the outskirt villages and they get to Patisan, like man, that fucking country looked hella poor, bro. It looked like there was mad what's it called? Wealth disparity between multiple groups. Because the royal family looking like they were living nice. They had all kinds of pretty clothes and shit. all
Decked out
kinds
in
of
gold.
gems. Yeah, they were all decked out. I was like, that must be nice. Then you got like peasants living on the shores. But other than that, Pati-san was cool. What did you think of the brother? Like him being a seer meant that he could see the future by like playing on a fucking Sega Game Gear.
I I I found out that that game was actually like real and created by Sega specially for this movie, which was
Isn't that
pretty cool.
crazy?
That's
Yeah.
cool.
But another wrinkle to that is that they also released a Surf Ninjas game to like come out with this movie. But the one in the movie and the one that they released outside the movie are two different games, but they were both specifically made for the movie.
That's cool.
There's a lot riding on this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, Sega partially funded it. I mean, it was a massive. It was like one really, really long like Sega Game Gear commercial.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I mean, I didn't have a Game Gear growing up, or a Sega for that matter. But man, the graphics on that shit look pretty clean. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, damn, that's a handheld.
Mhm.
My neighbor had one. They were pretty cool.
Mm.
They were bright, vibrant.
Well, I heard that the Sega Game Gear was just a Sega Genesis, but in handheld form. Like it took the same carts. It wasn't like a Game Boy where it had like completely different. It was like literally just a Sega.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So it only lasts like an hour and it would just eat through batteries. It was crazy. I was like, okay, well, duh. It's gonna put a fucking console in like handheld form in the like 90s. Just fucking murdering a Costco pack of batteries over a weekend.
Over one day.
For one day. What'd you think of Tone Loc as our detective?
Anytime Tone Loc speaks, I listen.
Yeah, same. Classic Tone Loc. Just
Yep.
fitting into the role that he needed to fit into. There's we'll get there later on. He has like one of the funniest lines. Or he does one of the funniest things.
He's fucking hilarious too, because he's just like, he just rolls in. He's like, what happened? We were attacked by ninjas. All right. I'll leave a car here with you guys.
Yeah.
And like obvious believe that this child, he's acting like a Scottishman is your uncle. Even though you guys are Filipino. And why would you have a Scottish uncle? That don't make no sense, but whatever. We'll go with it.
I mean, they have a white dad.
I guess that's true. Mac was white.
Anything is possible.
I was not expecting Mac to also be like a ninja too. That food was also throwing down.
Mm-hmm.
He gets captured. Poor Mac.
Well,
Also,
he
I don't understand why Zatch like dropped all that knowledge on him and then just like disappeared. Like, why don't you just stick with them for the rest of the time after that? He's like, all right, I'm out.
Had to go do other
He needs to go
ninja shit.
ninja things.
Or maybe it's because the cop showed up and he's like, oh, fuck, it's the popo, and he dipped. I felt like Tone Loc was mad understanding though.
He was. He painted a good picture of cops. This was one of the movies where cops
They
were
actually
friends.
did their job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like left a squad car out there. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm
He
gonna
went
check in on
above
you
and
guys.
beyond.
He really
He did.
did. Yeah.
He really did. Those poor cops get fucking murked though.
You do. Well, and the brother sees it on his Sega, like as he's like playing, like, wait a minute, and then he looks outside and sees these cops just getting wrecked by ninjas in blue outfits.
Yeah, because doesn't he even see like one's about to drop and he's like, wait, and then he like falls.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then this is where Zatch is like, we gotta escape. Even though he defeated all the ninjas, he's like, we gotta blow up the house just to make sure.
Double tap him.
Quadruple tap him. Fucking nuke tap him.
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck? He just blows up a whole neighborhood, just like murders a small family next door for no reason. Like, there's no way only that house exploded. Like, there's no way.
He did it to incentivize them or to get them to go to the island though, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
He's
he
like, now you have
basically-
nothing to go back to.
Yeah.
Your home
No
is
loose ends.
Pati-san. I'm sorry, my princess, but this is what's best. They're all, even all of them are like, yo, what the fuck? You just blew up our house?
Just making executive decisions.
He's like, your parents left me in charge. Holy shit. And this is where Iggy gets his like precognitive powers. When he
Mhm.
realizes anything he says comes true.
Mm.
Because as he say, it's like, it's not like the house is gonna blow up or anything.
Yeah.
And then it blows up. And he's like, oh my God, I just do that? Oh. I like that bit though. I thought that bit was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he has some like some funny lines.
He's
But
kind of the only funny person in the movie.
I don't know. Tonloke was pretty funny.
Yeah, Tonloke was funny. Tonloke was funny.
But like Tonloke is funny in his own way because he's not. I don't think. I mean, he's trying to be funny, but also it's like a more serious, like reserved funny.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Where Iggy's character is like very much like on the comedic the comedy guy. What the fuck is that called in the movie?
Comedic relief.
Yeah, comedic relief.
Yeah, like when Zach is telling the brothers that they're royalty, Iggy thinks he's talking to
Oh yeah, I forgot
Zach
about
is
that.
talking to him directly the whole time. And he's like, "Oh my god, I'm royalty," and he's like, "No, not you, them." And then he's like, "It's okay. Pretend. We'll continue to pretend that they're royalty in order to protect me." And then Zach looks at him like, "What the fuck?"
And it's all because didn't he like create a lie? He's like, who knows? Maybe my
the
parents are
beginning.
like royalty somewhere.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh my god, I was right. They were royalty. Yeah, that dude's so full of shit. He's a fucking maniac though. And then when they get their disguises and they're just like the most racist disguises ever they get in Chinatown.
For real.
The mad racial undertones are crazy. Because I don't know if you guys caught, but right after that, and they go to the Pakistan restaurant, and the white people, they're like, oh, don't order the chicken. And they're all like sick and shit.
Yeah.
It's racist.
And then Rob Schneider's talking to the cook at in the back, and he's like, when they say no MSG, you still put MSG, don't you?
He's like, yeah.
He's like, yeah, I
knew
knew it.
And then this fool just falling immediately in love because he's destined to marry the owner of the restaurant's daughter. So I guess when they're introduced to Rome, that is the only time that they say her name in the entire movie.
Mm-hmm. Like it's super fast, and if you don't, because I didn't catch it the first time,
I had to pause it because I'm like, "What's this chick's name again?" Because I was writing in my notes like, "Princess chick says this," or like, "Girl says this." I'm like, "What the fuck's her name?" Like, I can't just keep writing this. Yeah, but they only say it one time.
That's crazy.
Sexist and racist.
Classic
90s.
90s, yeah, that's pretty 90s. It's definitely a movie of its time for sure. But the fight in the Chinese restaurant or the Pakistan restaurant was pretty sick. Where fucking what's his name, Johnny discovers that he's like a super warrior and he just starts kicking everyone's ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Dude, that dude can throw down.
Oh yeah. His moves were slick.
Like Jagger.
I like a good fight scene where they use like the environment of where they are, like Jackie Chan style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I appreciate that style of fighting. And then Zatch is just all bomb with the chopsticks.
He grabs the dude by the nose, right?
Yeah.
He
starts wrecking fools. Man, this movie fucking flies by too.
Well, I mean, it's relatively quick because this is already like what we're in the restaurant. I think that's like more than halfway, or that is halfway.
Yeah, because right after this, they get on the boat because they have to leave because they're like, oh shit, they know where you are, and they're like, all right, we got you transport to Pakistan.
Mm-hmm.
And Tonloke sneaks on, and they knock him out and bring him with them, and they're just like, he's just all cool about it.
And then he gets the sleeper hold put on him. Like, good night, baby.
That's right. That's right. He gets sleeper holded. Why did they knock him out?
Because he's black.
Damn.
Racist. Maybe because he was.
I don't know, because he's seasick.
Stranger danger.
Maybe they don't know if they could trust him. What do you think of Patusan?
It look nice.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be Thailand in real life. Like they filmed that in Thailand.
Yeah.
That was mad nice. I was like, damn, I kind of want to go check out Thailand now. It looks pretty sick.
Mm-hmm. I've been saying that since I started watching this new season of White Lotus.
Yeah.
You want to go to Thailand?
Yeah.
I've heard it's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And I love Thai food. All right. So then,
they get to Patusan.
Patusan.
Thailand.
They go for the cave of the sacred knives, which like doesn't really end up doing anything at all for the movie because he gives the sword away like almost immediately. But he finds a sword.
I like that the brother talks to a monkey, and the monkey is the one who like opens the door.
Oh yeah, like he's slapping the.
There's a monkey sitting on a statue, and he like brother turns to the monkey, and he's like, "Do you know the secret?" And then the monkey's like, "Shh," and the door opens.
Damn, I don't remember that part. That sounds fucking hilarious though. Yeah, I don't honestly I don't really remember when they got to Patusan. I know something happens and then there's a parade.
Oh, they show up and then fucking Zatch like destroys their boat and he's like, no going back.
Dude, this fucking guy, man, he's just blowing up towns, destroying boats. He's like, we have to stay here.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a kidnapping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty does kidnap you and super kidnapped him because he takes him like outside of the country. I don't even know what that is.
Trafficking.
Trafficking, yeah. Because it's across state lines. Fucking Zatch.
Family friendly.
My president warned me about those type of guys.
This movie has some dark undertones.
What is it trying to say? What do you think of Zatch and Johnny's brawl for the sword? He Zorro's his ass.
It was cool. I mean, father-son moment. That doesn't really happen too much in cinema.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah.
I'm surprised they got away with doing the Zorro. Is that not trademarked?
Can you trademark an action?
Damn, that's a good. Can you
That's a good question.
trademark an action?
Because it's like Zorro's thing.
You cannot trademark an action in the way you might trademark a word or a phrase associated with the specific product or service.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Nice.
What's how they got away with it?
So we could just Zorro everything at all. But we can do the action, but we can't say the thing.
Because we are legally allowed to write the letter Z on things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And only the letter Z.
Only the letter Z. In a way with a sword.
A sword
Mm-hmm.
or a sharp object of some kind.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna start doing that now. Everywhere.
Start Zorroing everything. People are gonna show up to work and be like, why is there a big ass Z on my computer screen?
Who's Zorro?
You're like, I can't say. Legally, I cannot say.
I don't know.
I can only do.
This is like the last 20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to remember what happens afterwards. Oh, they get the sword and then they like trip and fall down a mountain and just take on like 2 convoys worth of soldiers to free like that chain gang group.
Mm-hmm. And then they all like gather back together, right? As like one mob.
Yeah.
And
Because
then
they get
and then they make the surfboards.
yeah, because they get rescued by the little kid because he's always wanted to drive and somehow learns how to drive stick like magically.
Yeah, all bomb.
He's a seer. He saw
How to sell
drive.
a stick?
I think when he's like, you're driving, he's like, ain't it bitchin'?
That's right.
He just fucking puts it in gear
reverse.
and takes off.
Oh man, that was pretty cool. And then fucking this part confused me. Like, what's her name? Romay
Mhm.
kisses Johnny, and she's telling him like how excited she is to like be his wife. But then like 2 scenes later, she's like, actually, I don't want to be your wife anymore.
Yeah.
She's like, but we can still date. And I was like, what happened in the like time period between like she's just caught up in the moment of them just like defeating like a whole battalion's worth of men, and then she doesn't want to be with them anymore.
It was such a weird change of heart too.
It's
like,
so weird. It happened so fast.
I don't want to follow in the footsteps, or I don't want to conform.
So
I want to do my own thing.
consent, man.
Fucking
feminism.
Consent can change at any point in time.
Great
Ruin,
marriages.
ruin the magic.
God, like the good old days, you'd be forced to marry.
Back then when she couldn't say no.
Oh, speaking of things can change at any time. Did you see that they lowered the child labor laws in Florida?
Hell yeah.
Children yearn for the mines.
They're heading back, boys. Heading back.
To what?
It's like 14 and you don't need a permit.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Let's go.
America.
And then they gather all the villagers and they make surfboards and they surf to the fortress
Doesn't
of
make
Colonel
sense.
Chi. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, why don't you just make a couple of big ass boats?
Yeah, dude.
Those are just too big.
But like surfing,
But they had the wood and they had the
surfing's like
manpower.
not easy to learn. like just like like Patsusanis are just naturally gifted surfers.
They were.
Pacific
just
Islanders, bro. It's in their blood.
I guess that's true, huh? They're like the Hawaiians of Southeast Asia. I don't know because I don't is surfing big
don't
over there? I
Or
don't know.
Southeast Asians of Hawaii.
Damn, they surf over and then they just like wreck immediately, like
Mhm.
immediately just dominate Colonel
Everything.
Chi.
I think they just start throwing dynamite at everybody.
Oh yeah, that's right. They find dynamite and they just start chucking that shit.
Start bombing the shit out of the town.
They're not
Basically,
tired at
they're,
all.
they're just using Zatch's methodology of no survivors for everything.
Yeah,
The
pretty
funniest one is the guy that gets thrown down the stairs twice.
Bro, that
You
was
remember that
was
guy?
hilarious. And then at the end, he just like willingly throws himself down the stairs.
Yeah.
That was a funny ass bit.
It's like fuck it. I'm like, yeah, they just kick the shit out. And then I don't understand when they go through that mission to get the sword, and then he just gives it to Iggy. He's like, here, you use the sword. Don't die. He's like, I
Yeah.
can fight.
I think it was just to unlock Johnny's power.
I mean, I guess that's true, huh?
He just needed to be reminded of his fighting prowess.
I'm glad that they didn't try to make Leslie Nielsen like learn choreography and like try to actually fight.
Yeah.
But they just gave him a gun.
Yeah.
Because I was like, he got his ass whipped. Like, I mean, he shoots Zatch,
Mm-hmm.
but then he immediately just gets his ass kicked.
Just gets wrecked.
All because his like suit malfunctions. Like Johnny doesn't even do anything.
Isn't it? It's Adam, right? Adam's
Yeah.
able to
Yeah,
mess
he
with
hacks
Game
it with
Gear.
his
Yeah.
Game Gear.
Yeah.
Fucking hacker, man.
Did we also miss the scene where the princess Rome distracts some guards and then Johnny runs up and he's like, how did you do that? Like, what did you show them? And she's like, I'll show you later.
No, she says, I'll show you on our wedding night.
I'll show you on our wedding night.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she kisses them. She alludes to them, like, you know, doing the deed.
Yeah.
And then literally 2 scenes later, she's like, actually, I don't want to like marry you anymore. I'm like, that was such a random change of like the plot.
Constant consent, brother.
It seemed like she was like consenting.
Yeah, she
and
was.
leading up to it.
Yeah, it could change at any point, man. Constant consent.
I guess that's true.
Consent.
I'm pretty sure that's not how arranged marriages work, though. But I could be wrong. Arranged marriages aren't really a thing in the U.S.
Yeah, but like this also, well, after he does this, doesn't he? He gets
he
rid
like
of,
abolishes the monarchy.
yeah, he abolishes the monarchy. He spreads democracy across the land.
Then they get a McDonald's.
Yes, they do. I do wish that we got more Leslie Nielsen in this last fight. Like he was cool, but I wanted more Leslie Nielsen jokes.
More Leslie Nielsen, like period.
Yeah,
he does the phone bit 3 times, and then we see him at the end, and that's kind of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like that's all we get of him. It's like it seemed like such a waste. He's like the only notable actor in the whole movie.
Yeah, maybe the budget wasn't big enough.
I guess, or they just. I heard like they did a bunch of rewrites, and like Rob Schneider was a part of those rewrites to try and make it like more funny.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he gave himself more lines and took out some Leslie Nielsen lines or what happened, but
yeah, or maybe they just didn't want to give the villain like any room for growth, or like in general, right? Like what?
Yeah,
I'm trying to think back to like some early '90s movies that had some really good villains.
Lion King.
Yeah, but I feel like that's hard because this is also like a family comedy, like a family comedy action movie. So it makes sense that you're not really focused on a villain. Like you don't. If we're trying to, and just me just kind of spitballing ideas, if this is a family movie and we want it to be like a comedy, we want to make sure that all the focus is on the good guys and like their story. And so fuck the bad guy. Like you don't want to have any type of like for the bad guy. He's just going to be there to be a bad guy.
Yeah, but you could have made like bits that make him look more evil, but just make it funny.
Yeah. Like Ivan Ooze. Ivan Ooze was a cool bad guy.
Yeah. Or Captain
Shredder.
Hook.
Captain Hook, Shredder. Yeah. Yeah, there was some pretty solid bad guys. The bad guy from Power Rangers, what's her name?
Rita
Repulsa.
Rita Repulsa.
She was cool.
So there are things you could do,
Yeah, that's true.
but it involves having a script that's not dog shit to do it.
Yeah. I do like that in the middle of this final battle, Tone Loc fights one of the security officers or one like somebody there, and he picks up a nightstick and he's like, "This is more familiar." And he just started beating the shit out of people.
That was funny.
With the nightstick. That was probably the funniest scene in the movie, in my opinion. I really enjoyed that. That was some good.
What about
some good like LA cop comedy.
Brothers Don't Surf?
Yeah.
That's right. He's like, man, nobody in the hood could hear about this. That was pretty funny.
Tone Loc.
It had its moments.
Tone Loc.
It did. It wasn't a terrible movie. I don't know. I'm gonna keep saying that. It wasn't that bad of a movie.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
It could have been way worse. Could have been way worse.
Well, it had a budget of 6.5 mil, and it made 4.9.
Wait, what about the Bob Ran?
I completely forgot about that.
Do we need to remember it?
That was like a highlight of the movie. They went straight Bollywood at the end.
They did.
That's right. I forgot because like Johnny was in charge of like making a cultural thing for like they had this like diplomat visiting their school or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't the principal say he's doing something ethnic, so it should be good?
Mm-hmm.
And then like a guy ended up being his like uncle or some shit because he pops up at the end.
Yeah.
That's right. They do Bop Bop or Red. I completely blocked that part of the movie out of my mind. Forgot about that. That's right. They went all Lynch with it.
Yeah.
That was such a random way to end the movie.
It was. I thought it was gonna just like fade off and go away, but they just continued and they had a whole party.
Yeah.
I closed it once they started singing.
Yeah, I only watched maybe like a couple minutes into it, and then the credits started rolling, and that's it.
Oh, there was minutes. I watched like 10 seconds, and I was like, all right, I'm good.
Oh yeah, dude. I think it's like the whole like front half of the credits.
Mhm.
Damn, is the whole song?
Yeah, is the whole song. Yeah.
Yeah, the Asian guy doing the high pitched voice. That was funny. I had a good laugh.
I missed that. Maybe I'll go back and rewatch it.
This is the one movie that I actually watched the credits. Out of all the other ones, I forgot what other movie we saw. And you guys were saying like there was bloopers at the end, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, what was that one?
Ready to Rumble?
Ready to Rumble? Yeah, Jimmy King actually like punches a dude.
Yeah.
That's right.
Cam, do you typically not watch credits?
Nah.
I never watch the credits.
I like watching credits after like a really impactful like TV show, like during season finales. Because typically they have music that's supposed to help you like continue to be in the emotion of this of whatever happened in the story. Or sometimes they'll put like random clips after. Like,
so I'll watch it if they do that.
Yeah.
But I won't listen to the music. I pay no respect to the people who made the film.
Hell yeah.
Don't want to see your fucking name, producer. Costume designers suck a dick. Although I would do it for HBO shows. That's the only thing. To just wallow in the fact that they just stabbed a pregnant woman at the red wedding, just sitting there, just like, what the fuck just happened?
Oh yeah, those endings that it's just silence.
Yeah.
Oof. The Hodor episode. Oh god,
man, I want to go back and we'll rewatch that now.
All you could hear is crying, and you look at the mirror and you noticed it was you.
Hell yeah.
Oh, fucking Hodor.
What did this movie get on IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes?
Ooh.
I think it was like an 11%.
Wasn't that bad. 23% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 5.1 on IMDb. Should we get into our reviews? I gave all my interesting facts already.
Yeah, I don't have anything else.
Oh, I didn't know. Did you know Rob Schneider is part Filipino?
No.
Yeah, so this is all Filipino cast, except for Mac and Leslie Nielsen.
That's cool.
I don't think the chick who played Ro was actually Filipino either. I think she's Hawaiian. So it's not an all Filipino cast. Never mind, I take it back.
Well, then it's not
Okay.
cool. It's uncool.
You bring back.
Why
Deep.
wasn't Manny Pacquiao in this movie?
I heard this movie inspired him to get into fighting. Oh my god. Feels kind of racist that he wasn't, being honest.
Really though?
How old is he?
In this movie? This movie came out?
in this movie, how old is he? He's 46 right now. He was born in 78.
He was like 15.
Yeah. He could have played Johnny or the brother,
The younger brother?
the younger brother. Yeah.
How did Johnny not remember his past?
No, the scene was all like 45.
When you wait, what? Johnny?
But he was old as fuck, and he looked like he was like past 5, and he doesn't remember Pati-san like at all.
Yeah, dude.
Probably just blocked it out.
I remember shit from being 5.
It was
Like,
a
even
When
big
something
shit.
that
it was a
drastic happened.
traumatic experience, bro.
Well, you're a resident psychologist, so what happened to him?
His whole family was slaughtered, and he just blacked it out because it's a traumatic experience, and you can do that sometimes.
Fucking pussy.
Hell yeah!
So he
Face
could have
with the
became
man.
a surfing Batman, but instead,
Batman does surf.
he does.
Does he?
He surf battles the Joker.
Get the Batboard, Robin.
What the fuck?
Dude, look it up.
I could do it all,
It's
bro. I
a
don't even know.
fucking Adam West.
I feel
No, that's right. That's right.
Bro.
The fucking shark repellent spray.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he does.
Oh my god. I
Wow.
forgot about that.
We might have to clip this for everybody.
For everyone.
Yeah.
Nobody messes with Adam Wee. Adam West. Classic. I forgot about that. Oh shit.
I'm watching a clip right now. This is hilarious.
Yeah, dude, that
Yeah, dude,
show's
it's
fucking
crazy.
funny.
Yeah. I like that Batman has like swim trunks on and they're yellow, but he's still wearing his bat suit.
Yeah,
But he
dude.
just has swim trunks on top of his legs.
You can take the man out of the bat, but you can't take the bat out of the man.
Hell yeah.
All right, Twan, why don't you start us off? Because I have a feeling you're gonna have the highest rating out of the three of us.
Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, this movie is objectively bad, but I didn't have a bad time watching it. It definitely had some memorable moments. Like we said, the dude constantly falling down the stairs was comedy. The martial arts in the movie was decent, and Tone Loc surfing is definitely a top 10 movie moment, in my opinion. Rob Schneider didn't add any value to the movie, and I don't know. Again, maybe it's because I have a personal vendetta with him, but yeah, some of his lines were definitely teetering on racist, or they were racist. But if you take this movie for what it is, being a 90s family friendly ninja movie, it's not the worst. There definitely have been far worse movies. But like I said, following the success of, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Karate Kid, and all those other ninja movies, it doesn't hold up as much as those movies, but it definitely has its own place amongst like the 80s, late 80s, early 90s ninja craze. But all in all, I feel like it's one of those, personally, I feel like it's one of those good, bad movies. But it deserves to stay in the past. I don't know if I would recommend this movie unless I'm recommending it to a child. But yeah, I give this movie a C. It's right in the middle for me.
Ooh,
It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. Yeah, I had fun at times watching it. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's a C for me.
nice. All right, a C from Twan. I feel like your review sounds a lot like my Ready to Rumble review last year, being like, "This movie sucks. This is why I like it." Sarah, why don't you go next?
Kind of echo Twan's review of this movie. I didn't really enjoy Rob Schneider in this movie. He had like a couple of funny lines here or there, but for me, I think the funniest person was probably Tone Loc. And even that's like saying something because he's not even like that hilarious, but I think he's pretty funny in this. I wish they really utilized more Leslie Nielsen. I think that he was such an underutilized character, and I like trying to rationalize why they didn't do that. If this is like a kids movie, maybe they just like fuck the villain kind of thing. But I think they could have done something in a really cool way with him. Would I recommend this movie to anybody? No, it may be like it would like if you have like a party on and you want to throw on like a mindless movie, put this movie on in the background and then just let it play, and don't even tell anybody what the movie is about. Just kind of let them sit through it. Um, that's the only way I think that I would really recommend this movie. I mean, it is a kids movie, but it does have some like pretty racist jokes, and I mean, it didn't hit the way I had even thought it was gonna hit. So I give this movie a D. Sorry, Surf Ninjas, your surfing sucks.
I mean, we'll finish this off. I'm right there with you. Unlike Inland Empire, where I didn't have a grade, right when this movie finished, I immediately wrote down D minus trash. I did not like this movie. I think out of all the movies we've covered, this has been my least favorite movie. It did have some things that like audibly made me laugh, but I think just the movie as a whole was just like not well executed. The acting wasn't very good. Like Tone Loc had his moments. Leslie Nielsen, like he wasn't good in this movie, and I like Leslie Nielsen. Like
Mhm.
even his one bit, I think with the voicemail wasn't even funny. Like he just like wasn't good in this movie. Like I feel like they underutilized him because I like Leslie Nielsen. The action was cool. That was probably the one thing in this movie that I thought was actually pretty solid. The Reyes duo were pretty good. Some of the fight scenes are actually choreographed pretty nicely, and I like that about it. I don't understand how surfing really made sense just to like places in like 90s California beach culture, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like this movie just had way too many misses. I could see why, like, as a kid, you would like this movie because it's ninjas and it's surfing and it's cool. When you're younger, but since I didn't watch this as a kid and I don't have that nostalgia, like I agree with Twan. Like, there's other movies that followed this kind of same formula with TMNT and like Three Ninjas, as I think just do it better. And this movie was like a miss for me. It's an hour 20, but to me, it felt like a long hour 20.
Mm-hmm.
A lot happens, but like not really. So yeah, D minus. I wouldn't recommend it to people. I think you could pass. Show your kids TMNT and their Three Ninjas instead if they wanna. If you want to show them like a ninja movie in the early '90s, late '80s, those peak ninja era and U.S. cinema, I think that's your best bet. But all right, so we got a C from Twan, a D from Saya, and a D minus from me. I think a very tentative recommend. If you're listening to the pod and and this is a movie for you and you're like, this is my kind of jam, then check it out. But this is a it's like a B movie, but a kid's B movie, which is interesting.
Yeah.
But let's wheel it and deal it. Do we have any additions?
Yeah.
Ooh, all right. What are we adding?
This is it, boys. This is the week that it's gonna happen.
David Cronenberg movie called Naked Lunch came out in 1991. It's a
Naked
surreal and disturbing
Lunch.
film based on William S. Burroughs' novel. The story follows a writer played by Peter Weller who spirals into a hallucinatory world of addiction, paranoia, and strange creatures after accidentally killing his wife.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Oh yeah, that sounds
That
fun.
sounds good. I like Cronenberg. He did some weird shit.
Yeah.
Was that over the break I added two? So I added Paprika, which had a big influence. I don't know if Christopher Nolan has come out and said that it did or didn't, but there's a lot of things that happen in Paprika that are very similar to Inception. And not Blue Velvet, Perfect Blue, which the guy who made Black Swan basically just ripped off Perfect Blue to make Black Swan. So but they're two animated films. If you've been listening, shouldn't be a surprise. Saya, do you have any additions?
No. Was that first movie added in by a listener?
Naked Lunch?
Yeah.
No, that was me.
Oh, nice.
We good? We ready?
Let's get it.
Wait. What do we think?
Oh man, the last couple we saw, even though I liked Ready to Rumble, like I want to watch something that's
good. or like, I don't know,
Give me,
something that
give
has
me,
a good story.
yeah, give me
Yeah, like
something I
want-
haven't seen. You know,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. I want a really good story.
give me something with some meat on the bones.
Give me something thick.
We've had 2 comedies back to back. Give me not a comedy, or at least a comedy that's in a different form. All right, let's see.
Go Mac and Me.
Like a
Mac
black
and Me?
comedy. Mac and Me.
And then Pulse for Swaya.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's an animated film. It's my final guess. We got
Looking like fucking Fantastic Planet.
Blade Runner. No, Mac
Mac
and Me
and
just
Me.
got passed. Oh, is it gonna be fucking Megan?
How is this a
Boiler
boiler
Room.
room?
No, Ghost
Ghost
of
of
Mars.
Mars.
No, it's gonna stop.
Ghost of Mars. Damn,
Nice.
another Carpenter film.
I haven't seen this one.
Ghost of Mars, starring Ice Cube.
Damn, we never saw Ghost of Mars when we were hanging out at my house one day randomly.
Oh
Yeah.
man, definitely Carpenter on the
tail end.
tail end of his career for sure.
Yeah.
But I actually own this movie on DVD.
Damn.
I've,
Pop in the
I've,
DVD and watch it.
I've seen this movie so many times.
I don't
like,
even
when I
have
was
a
kid.
DVD player.
You have an Xbox?
I have a fucking like a discless one.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna just have to watch it. I'm just gonna have to. I just gotta.
Oh, I forgot Jason Statham's in this movie and Pam Grier. It's got a bit of a cast on it.
does.
And Natasha Henstridge. Where is she from? Oh, the chick from Species.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And the whole 9 yards. That's a funny movie. All right, guys. So The Will has gifted us with another Carpenter film. We will be watching. I didn't even check. When did this fucking movie come out?
Oh,
Say like 05.
01. 2001.
2001 Ghost of Mars.
You know what else happened in 01?
Never forget.
Never forget.
Patriots beat the Raiders. Duck rule.
God damn it. That you can forget.
So join us next week, guys. Ghost of Mars, our 4th Carpenter film.
Or
The Thing,
Mouth
They
Madness.
Live, Mouth of Madness. Oh, yeah, now this one. Ghost
And
of
then
Mars.
from the Lost Tapes. Oh no, never mind.
No, we did Halloween 3, but that's in the
Yeah.
Carpenter verse.
Mm-hmm. The Lost Tapes.
The Lost Tapes. No, that's Waterworld. I think Waterworld's our last of the Lost Tapes.
No, the last of the Lost Tapes
No,
just happened
no,
like
no, no,
a
no.
couple
Oh, it's
weekends
actually
ago.
Killer Tomatoes. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was my bad.
I really liked this movie growing up, so I'm curious to see if it holds up.
Yeah, same.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
I rode hard for this movie growing up.
I had it on DVD, so this was like a summerly watch for me.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us this week as we covered 1993's Surf Ninjas. Got a C from Twan, a D from Saya, and a D- from myself. Not really a recommend from the group, so you could pass this one. There's other ninja-based children films of this era that you could watch. But next week, we will be covering our 4th John Carpenter movie, Ghost of Mars, the 2001 sci-fi action horror film. If you guys want to support the pod, you can do so by clicking the donation link at the bottom of each episode. But if you can't donate, that's totally cool. We love making the pod. We love joining you guys each week and talking about movies. If you haven't done so already, give us a follow on our social medias. We're on Instagram, X/Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Threads, and TikTok. And you can also find us live on Twitch. As always, I have been your host, The Dale, followed by my 2 co-hosts, Mr. Saya
Adios.
and Twan.
Bye.
See you guys next week. Bye.